Yeah, it says that we're live, but we'll give it just a few seconds because I always have that issue where it says, yeah, sure, you're live, but it's not live until somebody responds. So if I get a thumbs up or I get something where somebody says something, we're good. Um, Started out last night to the West Milton show and kept checking the radar and the West Milton show, and it said that it was going to be good. And I got ready and got going and started, and boom, it started sprinkling here, and then it started coming down heavy. And then I started getting all the reports that it was raining in West Milton or there in Union as you pass through Union to get to West Milton and stuff. So we didn't make it out to that. So we'll keep going here. We'll give it just a little bit longer to see if it actually kicks in and somebody is actually out there, because I don't want to go through this whole thing and see that none of it went up live. None of it even got recorded to anything live. That's happened to me and Digger a couple different times, believe it or not. So we always try and make sure that at least somebody gives me one thumbs up. Excuse me. So, all right, we're a minute into it. If it's not by then it's not going to be. So we're going to go anyway. Hey guys, it's your favorite fat. Oh, we got one. Yay! Well, your favorite fat man. We are giving the information on places where I will try and be for this coming weekend, and that is July 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, and the 29th. So on Thursday, today, July 25th, it's the Get Air in Huber Heights Thursday night cruise-in, and that's 6020 Chambersburg Road, Huber Heights, Ohio. 4 to 8, we will run out there and try and get out there and see what's going on, see people, get information, get things going on. Now on Friday, we're going to change things up. Vineyard Church is running. If you're out in that area and you want to go there, there's where you need to be. But I'm going to try, and I'm a little closer to home up here in Urbana, just for midway here. So we're going to try and run Friday, July the 26th at the Urbana Knights of Columbus car show at White's Auto Group. And that's 1246 North Main Street in Urbana. And that's 4 to 7. So like I said, we're going to switch it up a little bit, and instead of running down to see Dave and all those guys, we'll see them, throughout the year again. And at other events, we're going to try and go up here to the Knights of Columbus in Urbana and try that. And then Saturday, are you all ready? Saturday, the big show in Fairborn, WT and WW. And yeah, and that's why I'm calling it that, because YouTube and Facebook get all bent out of shape and everything. But anyway, so the big White Wall show is going on there at Community Park East. That's 461 Dayton-Yellow Springs Rd in Fairborn, Ohio, and 9 to 4. But let me tell you something. Your best bet is to come in from the highway off of 675 on the Dayton-Yellow Springs Road, come in on the northbound lane that's heading into town, and that'll make sure that the park is on your right-hand side. And that way, because the line will be humongous to be able to get in and line up. If you come in the west side heading east, you have to cross traffic, and it is terrible. Don't do that. There's been a lot of accidents because of that and everything. So your best bet is to really just either go on down, turn around at the school and come back, or come in off of 675 and make that trip in the right-hand westbound lane into town. And that way you can slow down onto the curb lane and get in. They do a fine job of going through and rapidly taking the money, handing out the information, and doing all that. They do a fine job, but with the enormous amount of cars that will be coming in, there is no way you could take it fast enough not to have some type of backup. But this way, like I said, if you do this, it'll lessen the problems and so forth and so on. Of course, then again, what the hell do I know? I've only been doing this for a bazillion years. But that's how that works. I will be setting I will have the golf cart out, so I will be sitting right in the long lane entryway, about halfway down at the beginning, trying to get the roll in, the sound. So if you see me in the little Dad's little purple demon go buggy, if you see me sitting there with the camera pointed at you, you all smile, wave, and holler all you want, because I love it. I love to hear the motors come in, and that's a lot of folks like to see their cars roll in and enjoy that, and I love to be able to do it like that. I'll sit halfway down for the beginning part of the morning, and then I'll move on down to the farther end as the field starts to fill up, and they can only turn in later on down. There will be some areas that are already roped off for groups and organizations. Please respect that. It is what it is, because they need to be together, and it's cool. So if you're going to come in as a group, come in as a group. Don't come in and try and get a spot and not a spot or whatever and stuff, because it's just it just adds to the confusion and problems and everything. But this will be a phenomenal show. If you've never been, I don't know what rock you've been under, but if you've never been, this is really something you've got to see once or twice in your lifetime. And I'm lucky enough to be so close to where I can be able to go there every year. And it's really cool. So as the day goes on and I get probably 3 to 4 hours of roll-ins, and trust me, it will take that long, if not longer, for them to come in. I'll get on the go buggy, and either Mike or Digger or somebody will be with me, and they'll chauffeur me around, and I will try and get as much roll by video, because I can no longer walk those grassy fields. I cannot. And but luckily enough, the promoters have allowed me in past, and hopefully now allowed me to be able to cruise around and get those videos for everybody and stuff. So y'all smile and wave, holler out, and we'll do that. Now on Sunday, July the 28th, American Legion Post 598 Cruise-In. That's 5700 Kentshire Drive in Kettering, Ohio, 11 to 5, and they have a phone number. I'm going to definitely try and get there if I can. I've missed so many of them. I love to come out there. Hopefully they'll have a golf cart. They said they would. Hopefully they'll have a golf cart to help me get around and everything, because there's not enough parking for me to tow the go buggy out there. And we'll get that one done, and that's always a good time. And then on Monday, of course, Monday night Cruise-In, New Carlisle, State Route 235, 201 North Main Street, just north of State Route 571, 5 to 8. You can contact Ed if you've got any questions. They've had some Liddy's been out there a couple times now, and they have some awesome chow. They seem to be currently our favorite go-to for the food truck and stuff. Awesome food, big portions, really good, reasonable prices and stuff. Now, there are some other shows that I was going to try and get to. I just like not being able to get out into the grassy fields and do all that walking and movement and stuff. Sometimes I'm just not going to be able to do multiple. I mean, I'd go and do 5, 6, 7 a day go way out in the morning, far away, and then hit every 20 minutes, hit a car show on the way back and do 4, 5, 6, 7. I can't do that anymore. It's just, so we're going to do the best we can with it. But also on Saturday is the Hot Rods and Harleys in St. Paris for a great cause. Urbana Cruisers are out there working and putting that on. If you guys are out in that area, want to go out that way, that would be cool. That is at 9644 US 36 St. Paris. So that's 12 to 6. I was going to try and do as much as I could at the WTWW and then get out. I just can't do it. There's just no way. There's going to be so much going on. It's just an all-day event that I can't do it. And also on Sunday, I was going to try and do the American Legion, the Post 598. I was going to try and do that in Kettering, and I was going to try and first go into Springfield and do the Slamming for Soldiers event. I just can't do them both. So we'll go a little bit closer, and we'll do the one in Kettering. But if you guys are out there and you're really into the big, deep thumping music and doing things for the military and giving a representation and stuff out there of all that music stuff, look it up, give it a chance, and go out there. So that is where I'm going to try and be. That's this weekend's whole thing of events. Hopefully I'll see a lot of people out tonight. I need to get with Digger. We need to work out some stuff. I was able to do quite a few of the shop talks, the interviews, shop talks, and the one-on-ones. Those will most likely primarily be up this off season during the wintertime and everything for all of that. Don't forget, we've got the cold beer and burnouts coming out at Mangoes. We've got the Asphalt Outlaws, Dayton First Church, the British car meet at Eastwood Park, Springfield Cars and Coffee, National Night Out. We've got the Route 40 at Tecumseh High School. I could throw a rock to it from here. And of course, I'll be in Kentucky the August the 9th and 10th. I'll be in Kentucky at the family thing down there with John Bailey and everybody down the Hoodlums in the Holler down in Moorhead. So that's where I'll be during that. You got Shane Six's big, huge event. They got all kinds of stuff planned out there at Killcare. Cruise into the Ice Cream Social is coming up in Washington Township. There's just so much. Rusty Geezers, the cruising to the mountaintop, VFW 75, 78 in Ludlow Falls. That's coming up on the 17th of August. So those are just a few tastes of the things that are coming up. There are many, many more. So there's a lot of stuff out there going on. This is we're deep into it. The solid Friday, Saturday, Sunday, just packed up goodness. So if you guys can, get out there, I'll post up where I will try and be. I do appreciate everyone coming out, hollering and stuff like that. And remember, if I'm doing video, don't worry about getting out of the way. Just smile and wave. Don't stand there and block the car, but smile and wave. Then get out of the way. But yeah, that goes with any photography and stuff. Be respectful of everybody. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't do what you want to do to view them, because it's all about the enjoyment. But be respectful with everybody, and everybody can get a chance to go through and do that and everything. And for anybody that I get in their way, I totally apologize. I will get right out of your way, because that's what I try and do with the sky cam and a high stick. I mean, I'm 8 foot up trying to get just by, and then make the video out of that. That way I don't have to worry about anybody being in front of me. And I try to, if I do block anybody's shot, it's momentarily, so we can get through that. But like I said, be respectful, and everybody can enjoy it and have a good time. And it's a blast. It's about community. I've talked to several promoters and people in the background, and they totally agree. These are really nice folk. It is about the community we need to support and progress on, and nurture all of those coming up, younger guys and younger guys with family. Made that comment to a couple of guys we did some interviews with. It's really nice to see guys 35, 40 with younger children, that they're into it and they're bringing their children into it. Classic car guys groups and tuner groups, new classics and the ultimate classic. Because remember, cars 2000 to 2010. I mean, it's getting into that realm where you would consider them the new age classics. So, all right, guys, I'm going to be out there. I'm getting ready. We got to get the trailer ready. We got to do work. I got things to take care of here at the house and mom and dad before I can leave. And I hope to see you out there. So, see ya.